To kick things off today is one of our main sponsors. They've been supportive of BlockDown from the very, very beginning. It's a layer 1 blockchain based out of China, and that project is Neo. And here to talk about the value creation in the smart economy is Lily Zhao.
Be here with me for the very first session in the morning. I truly value that. But in economics, however, it's not that easy to define value, as we shall see. So value is a measure of market transactions. What about non-market transactions, such as household chore, child care? These are clearly valuable, but they're not counted as value creation in GDP term unless you pay someone to do it. That gives me a great argument to tell my future husband, we need to find a nanny to take care of the laundry, the household, and also take care of me. I'm not creating a mess. I'm creating value. I'm boosting GDP growth. Then we have another example here. Polluting firms, causing environmental damage to the community, to the society. But for the firm, the revenue is counted as value creation, but the costs is borne by the society and is not counted. So in economics, we call this negative externalities. The benefits reaped by the firm, but the cost is borne by third party. Then we have another example here, this picture, the third one. I'm sure most of you recognize this. The Everydays by Bipler sold for 69 million. Is it worth it? It depends on who you ask. Ever since the sale of Everydays, this NFT, at 69 million, NFT has caught so much attention from the mainstream, and subsequently the adoption. So it has greatly advanced the awareness and adoption of NFT. So value is in the eye of the beholder. By now you may have been wondering, it looks as if value equated price. I actually asked some friends of mine what the value is. There are three most popular answers. The first one, I don't care. Show me the data. The second one, I do care. Show me where the money is. The third one, I don't need to care. Supply and demand tells that. So the first one, data, is basically where the demand is, and second one, money points to price. Third one, supply and demand determines the price. So this is all quite influenced by the neoclassic economics thinking in our free market society. So to look at theory of value, we need to look at the economic theory, because that represents the exchange value of or price of goods and services. See, under classical economics, value is determined by the costs of production, costs of labor, costs of raw materials. So it is quite straightforward to calculate costs. And the value is created through production of goods and services. And the neoclassical economics thinking, which is the dominant thinking in our society today. Value is determined by demand, and value is created through the utility we derive from owning or having something. So if there's a demand for something, someone is willing to pay for it, then there's value. So why I'm spending the first slide, 2 slides, highlighting value and price are different. And then here showing there's actually blurring line between value and price. Why? Okay. It's too early morning for why, so I'll tell you. Because value creation is based on value, but value capture is based on price. And it's actually in some establishments' interest to blur the line between value and price, so they can justify their value capture by saying they're creating value. I guess most of you now can think of many examples in our economy where people are capturing values from what they didn't create. Take the 2008 financial crisis. Huge amount of value was being captured by the financial service sectors based on, out of things they created out of thin air, or even worse, out of junks. So let's look at the transition from the industrial economy to digital economy. Here, how value is captured actually didn't really change. Value is captured by the owners and not by the producers of the products, who here in the industrial economy, the products is mainly goods, physical goods, and laborers are the producers of that goods. And here, value captured by the producers of the goods is low. It's low in absolute term, because here, if you increase production, you also increase the costs of productions. But in the digital economy, take the social media as example, we, the users, we create data, we create content. We create the digital offerings for the platform, which are owned by the tech giants. And that value is captured by the owners of the platform, tech giants, not by us who are producing those digital assets. So the value captured by us is also low, but here is low in relative term rather than in absolute term, because here we can increase the digital offering infinitely without substantially increasing the marginal costs. So huge amounts of value, but we don't capture it. Here in the smart economy, or we can also call it Web3, here we can align the value creation and value capture, because here the creator of values also have the ownership of their value embedded in the underlying technology, blockchain technology. So to summarize, value creation in the smart economy is smart because it's powered by blockchain technology, it's open, it's decentralized, and automated. It is fair because we have ownership embedded in the underlying technology. So we can align value creation and value capture. It is inclusive. We can tokenize everything. Experience, emotions, sentiment, tweet, anything. So it's no longer a domain of financialization. So now is the best time to leverage the Web3 technology. Dear creators, get ready for the smart economy. So we've been talking about smart economy. What is smart economy? Everyone may have their definition or interpretations of smart economy. So here I will illustrate my understanding of smart economy based on the framework by Neo Blockchain. Here, smart economy is powered by the blockchain infrastructure. As defined by the Neo Blockchain, smart economy has 3 components: digital assets, digital identity, and smart contracts. So here, smart contracts is basically about automation and with a peer-to-peer, no intermediary. It is also the backbones of decentralized autonomous organization DAO. With digital identity here, we have self-sovereign identity. So we own our data, we own our identity. We carry it with us, and it's portable. So if we don't like a platform, we no longer just stuck with it, or we can leave, but we lose the data, we lose the content, we lose everything we created in that platform. So it's very hard to say, as users, we can be empowered when we are stuck with a platform as the mercy of a platform. On the self-sovereign identity, so we have a true ownership of our data and identity. That also makes KYC, know your client, AML, anti-money laundering process much more efficient because the identity data is portable. So that all the information is not stuck with different financial institutions, and we can decide, we can choose to share our data at our own discretion with certain institutions. And on the digital assets, here we have centralized options and decentralized options. We can choose to store our assets in regulated exchange, custody, and do fundraising through STO, security token offering, or initial exchange offering. We can also choose to store our tokens, of course, in a non-custodian wallet, and do DeFi, decentralized finance, and create tokens, fungible or non-fungible. Here, the point is we have option. We can be our own bank, but after all, not everyone wants to be their own bank. There's more to life than constantly worrying about hiding your private keys. Yeah. So, for those of you wondering, so what is Neo Blockchain, which develops the framework of smart economy? And what is N3? So Neo is an open source, community-driven blockchain platform. And it was created already in 2014. So we are actually one of the pioneers in this space. The vision of Neo is to be an open network for the smart economy. And the mission is to make any assets, digital or physical, accessible by anyone, and programmers with minimized trust and permission. Those of you who have been in the blockchain space for quite many years, you may have heard of NEO, and for those who are new in the space for the last few years, you may not have heard of NEO. And for the past few years, we have truly dedicated our resources on Buildo. And we built the most powerful, feature-complete blockchain platform, N3. N3 is the latest version of NEO blockchain. Super proud, really truly proud of what our developers have built. The slogan of N3 is all in one, all in NEO. And these are the key 9 features of N3. We have interoperability and native oracles integrated. Self-sovereign identity, as mentioned earlier, decentralized storage, NEO-name services. One block finality and best-in-class tooling. And you can write smart contracts with most standard mainstream programming languages. Multi-language support from day one. Since N3 is a completely new blockchain, and we have been, for the past 10 months, around 10 months since N3 was launched, we've been migrating our projects from the NEO legacy to N3. I'm very excited to share, we have already got a super diverse and vibrant N3 NEO ecosystem. And as I speak, we actually have a NEO launchpad, Polaris, and we are regularly incubating, identify more innovative projects to join the NEO ecosystem. Here, as you can see, we have many dApps, and from gaming to DeFi to NFTs. And I'm also very proud to highlight 2 of our super dApps. Actually, 3 of them are here with me today. Grand Shares, the first DAO project on NEO. Hello, Gail, yes. Flamingo Finance, the best DeFi in the markets, not only in the NEO ecosystem. Yeah. And Dodge Reef, a super gaming dApp. So for anyone who wants to learn more about NEO, you can check our website and also check out Polaris Launchpad. And we are really excited to onboard more dApps. Now we have launched the most advanced and the most complete blockchain platform, N3. So if you want to learn more about NEO, we actually have a meetup here with our dApps, and to provide more information, deep dive, what we have been up to for the past almost a year since we launched N3. So that's tomorrow between 3 to 4:30 p.m. I really hope to see you guys, and thank you so much for your attention, for making your time to be here first thing in the morning. And my name is Lily Zhao, and here's my contacts, and if you have any question or no question, I will be still very happy to connect. So thank you so much, enjoy Croatia, and hope to see you all tomorrow afternoon at the NEO meetup. Thank you, bye.